From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
Hey folks, good evening. Hope you've had a nice day so far out there across the Tennessee Valley. Of course, today was a little more gloomy than yesterday. We had more cloud cover, really, and even a few showers through the day, maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder. I do think we taper those off through tonight, especially just after sunset here. Temperatures stay in the 70s. Still a little mucky out there, a little soupy with that humidity. Temperatures get back down to the mid to upper 60s for tonight. 66 to 68 will be where we end up. And through the morning, we do hold that chance for a few showers. I actually suspect a good handful of us will be seeing some sprinkles as we're heading into tomorrow morning, heading into work 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Not seeing indications those will be particularly heavy though, and we do hold that chance for more development, especially further east. I would say Lawrence County and east, I have seen kind of indications of pop-up thunderstorm activity with those temperatures in the mid-80s, maybe even some upper 80s across the area and into northwestern Alabama, especially if that cloud cover kind of stays away and the warm air surges in. We could easily see some 87s, 88s out there. I think it's going to be a toasty day, another soupy kind of day as well as that warm front lifts off to our north, which has been providing that moisture, right? See this warm front that stretches all the way back to that system there? That's the culprit why we have that moisture, why we have that warmer air to begin with. So that really robust system has been causing some severe weather mayhem over there off to our west. That system is going to push off to the east, and then as we're heading through Tuesday, that's when it moves on through here. Notice this front is drooping through. Tuesday evening, sunset and beyond is the time frame to watch for severe weather locally. And I'll tell you this much, it moves out pretty quick. Wednesday looks fine, Thursday looks fine, Friday looks fine. I think the end of the week it's going to be pretty good, but first we have to get through the Tuesday overnight hours as this system pushes on through with this level 3 out of 5 severe weather risk from the Storm Prediction Center. So we have to watch that very carefully. Winds 60, maybe up to 70 miles an hour are possible. Some of those surges can get pushed out. Inch or greater in diameter hail is also possible, especially with those stronger updrafts, because there's a lot of kind of instability in that upper level that we might have to watch. And of course, we're kind of sussing out the tornado threat right now too. We got to wait a little bit closer to kind of suss out the exact variables. One of the things we look at is the low-level jet stream. If that can punch in, kind of intensify, we could have a more substantial tornado threat. But if it doesn't materialize in other ways, then maybe we won't have such a substantial tornado threat, and maybe it'll be a lower to medium end type tornado threat. So yeah, there's a lot to suss out, even in the upcoming 48 hours, right? So let's get a little bit closer, and we'll tell you about the exact concerns regarding the tornado threat, the hail threat, and the damaging wind threat. But all three of those combined, I do think are threats. So let's just call it this: an all hazards threat Tuesday night, maybe into the early morning Wednesday hours, but I think more so than anything, it'll be a Tuesday night thing. Over the next 24 hours, models will be very, very revealing as to the exact expectations of this, but a level 3 out of 5 risk this far out is nothing to sneeze at, centered up right over the Tennessee Valley. So let's keep a very, very close eye on this system. And I sound like a broken record. I've been hammering it in. NOAA weather radios, for those of you who use those do not have the operational status right now over the upcoming couple of days due to the infrastructure upgrades ongoing. So I want you to have a redundant way to get warnings, and I think our app is a fine way to do it. 100% free to download, not a penny out of your pocket. Of course, warning notifications come out of that. So overnight, if you're going to bed early or even a normal time, there are warnings issued at 11 o'clock midnight. Have your phone on, because those warning notifications will be pretty loud on your phone. It'll be very useful, and of course you can stream us there whenever warnings are issued, and we'll keep you updated. And of course, if you'd like to track the storms yourself, Viper Interactive Radar is in there. You can screenshot this if you're on a mobile device and go to your Photos app, and you can just click that little code there, and it'll automatically take you on most modern phones to where you can download that. So it's a very good way to have, even with weather radios working. I think it's good to just have this so you can tune in, tap on in to the Weather Channel where we keep you updated. So let's watch that Tuesday night, all hazards, possible severe weather. Over the next day or so, we'll have much more detailed information as to the timing and intensity. Just want to kind of have that on your radar. As we head through tomorrow, still some thunderstorms look possible as they develop through the day. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the second half of the week really does look pretty good. I think we'll be in the 70s for daytime highs with pretty much no precipitation. Next weekend, I have seen indications of some lingering shower activity, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But I'm not seeing indications that it'll be particularly heavy. That could change. It could go towards more, maybe some storms, or it could go kind of completely away, right? So we'll get a little closer to that, suss it out here. Just kind of want to ping you there, kind of mention that. But I think the key time frame to watch for nice weather is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Just got to get past Tuesday night for those severe weather chances.